The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, active traders, and welcome to our ForexVideos preview webinar. This is Ken Calhoun, and I'm joined by my longtime colleague, Peter Bain. Peter, it's great to have you here with us tonight.
Yeah, Ken, it's great to be with you. I always look forward to these events, and looking forward to participating with you. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, now, everybody, we certainly encourage questions and feedback, so don't be shy. The only bad question is one you don't ask. So if you have any question at all about ForexVideos as we go through tonight's presentation, we're really excited to be able to help you with actionable information, as well as give you an update on exactly not only what this site's about, but also what you can get out of learning from Peter and I together. Our vision for ForexVideos is to create a premium webinar-based and video-based community for active Forex traders where you can participate in the forum, get involved with the ongoing webinars we have, download new videos each month, and more. So it's a very exciting concept. And Peter, looking forward to sharing the stage with you, both in the upcoming members webinars as well as being able to provide everybody with very professional-grade, specific, useful video tips and strategies they can download and look at, on their own for very convenient learning. So it's a good approach to work together with you.
Yeah, I enjoy doing these events, Ken, and certainly it's exciting to be talking about the new site, the Forex video site. We're determined to provide a lot of value to our members, and of course during webinars like the one we're doing today, we'll be looking at some live charts, and we would really like to encourage some participation from the attendees. And by the way, to the attendees, thank you very much for taking the time to be with us. I guess Eastern time, it's evening, 8 o'clock Eastern time, where I live and work and my business here with trading. It's just after 5 on Pacific time. So we appreciate you devoting part of your evening to being with us.
Right. And also, too, we've got a really big turnout, everybody. We've got over 400 of you registered for tonight's event. So really epic turnout. It's amazing to see such a nice, healthy enthusiasm for the event. Let's go ahead and get underway. As always, all information is for educational use only. We're not making advice about what to buy, sell, or hold. For those of you who are new to either Peter or myself, we've been around a long time speaking at, for example, we're both featured speakers for the World Forex Expo back when they had those. Hard to believe it's been 7 or 8 years now, but we were both featured speakers on that, and so it's great to be sharing the stage with the professional. As we look at some of the charts, we're going to come back to these in a minute and look at some of the current charts. But let me ask you all a quick question. Whether you trade if you do trade Forex, what's your favorite pair that you trade? Type in right now if you would, whether you're trading the dollar CAD, which has been really strong overall, or the dollar yen has been selling down quite a bit lately, going way back down to 112 recently. What's your favorite pair? The euro has been strong lately too, big picture. It's been running up most of the last couple of months. So the euro's been strong against some of the world's currencies as well. What's your favorite pair? Oh, thanks, Ron. I see Elliot, Will, Rich, Charles. We've got the dollar CAD, the euro yen, the pound Aussie, the euro Aussie, the dollar CAD, dollar CAD. No favorite from Ben. Dollar yen from Eric. That's been my favorite. I've traded the dollar yen extensively. So thanks, Eric. Good to know it. All right. Well, great to see all of you here. Let's get underway because we're really excited. We've got some really useful information to share with you tonight, and looking forward to working with Peter to go over these tips and strategies for what we're going to be covering in ForexVideos. One thing that I just launched today for all of you is a ForexVideos discussion forum. And whether or not you're a member, you're welcome to participate in that because we'd like to see a community build and thrive and grow. So if you got an occasional question you'd like to ask or you'd just like to share insights, you can register as our guest at forexvideos.com/forum. So that's something I thought I would jump out at. The only thing that I ask is that you use something professional like your first name and last initial. We don't want, something like Forex Superman 101 usernames. That sounds cartoonish, but you see that on other people's forums We don't allow that here. We have very strict moderation, so it's a good professional, advertising-free, high-content value, relaxed place. If you've ever seen the TV series Cheers, it's kind of a place where everybody knows your name. That's our vision for this, and we're opening this up effective immediately to the entire trading world. So my previous forum at Trading Talk had over 1,000 members. I'm sure this will also grow specifically for Forex traders, and even more specifically to help you have a dialogue with Peter Bain and myself. So Peter, any thoughts on the forum? I think I'm excited about it because it gets people involved in a no advertising. There's zero ads on this, and nor will there ever be ads. You're not going to see broker ads or software ads or some moron competitors $1,000, $5,000 fancy software system, and none of that stuff. This is clean. It's about making money. It's about trading strategies and systematic approaches and patterns, patterns that work, like Peter Bain's MACD, MyADX, other things that work out well to help you turn the corner in your trading. So that's something we're offering to the trading community absolutely free. So, introduce yourself if you want. Just click on register, and that'll take you to registration, and go ahead and post. But Peter, any thoughts on the discussion forum? Because it's the first time we've ever launched a forum together, and I'm really excited about providing a venue for Forex traders, like-minded, profit-seeking Forex traders, to get an intelligent dialogue started on strategies that actually work.
Well, I would encourage, what I'd like to say, Ken, is I'd encourage people who are listening in right now to participate, because you and I are committed to helping people with their trading, and I would encourage people to not be bashful. In other words, there's no such thing as a stupid comment or a stupid question. Participate freely, and we will help you as best we can. We're committed to sharing with you what we know about trading the Forex, no holds barred. I love it when we get questions. It's interesting, I sometimes a person will make a comment based on my own experience that I've really never heard before. I've learned so much from this sort of participation, things that I didn't even know about before. I mean, I've been in this business a long time, but that doesn't mean to say I know it all. So it's a two-way street. Sometimes I learn from comments, and on the other side of the coin, I enjoy helping people out by reacting to questions. So this forum, I think, is a really exciting idea, and I would encourage everybody to participate freely. And like I said before, don't be bashful. We're not going to hold anything against you, and like I said, there's no such thing as a stupid comment or question.
Right, and well said. I learned so much from my traders too. I'm glad you brought that up, Peter, because whenever, like, we've done live seminars together, or when we dialogue with our traders via email, we always pick up new strategies. And I think having a forum like this is a kind of a free gathering place, kind of like gather around the water cooler in the hallway at work kind of thing, and talk a little bit about how you're trading the Forex, and also successful strategies that you found work out especially well, as well as things that didn't work out, and the lesson learned between what it takes to get you to make bigger and better winning trades more often and make more money is what this is all about. It's all about the goal should be how to make money trading the Forex. I just wanted to keep this brief, but ForexVideos discussion forum, the whole goal of what we want to do is not become technical analysts. Yes, you need to know your chart patterns, but much more important is how you manage your unrealized P&Ls and turn live trades into profitable trades, and if things are going against you, how to get out. So one of the things that you want to really focus on is the money. What I would encourage you to set the tone, and this video will be annotated and put on the website forever for people to look at as under the How It Works tab. I'm going to put the video that we're doing tonight right here in a YouTube video, an edited, briefer version of the webinar event tonight. So anyway, for everybody watching this video in the future as well, the discussion forum is a place where you can get your toes wet, dip your toes in the water, test things out, ask a few questions. There's no selling, no advertising. It's a really good, honest way for you to get a dialogue started with your fellow traders. So Peter and I thought we'd start off strong by offering that as a complete, free, no strings attached bonus for all of you, just for being here and or watching this video. If you're watching on the YouTube channel or watching on the site in the future or watching here live in the webinar tonight, this is a good resource, a valid resource. If you have ideas for other forum threads you'd like us to get started, that's great. The only thing that I ask is that, unlike other forums, we don't want to have a lot of whining and complaining and moaning about how a broker did you bad or how so-and-so's software plugin didn't work. We don't want anything negative, crybaby whining. We want responsible, professional, upbeat, positive, profit-seeking, how do I make money trading this pair dialogue. So we're focused on the money, because I don't know about y'all, but I look at my money like troops or soldiers, and I send them out in a battle, and I want them to take prisoners and come back with more of them, not to have them go out there and perish. So I don't know if y'all have the same thought, but I like to grow my capital. As an investor, an active trader, I like to turn X dollars into X times 2 or X times 1.5. So this is all about making money and how to get a dialogue started for free on the forum. So that's something we thought we would get underway. But let's get started. One of the things too that I wanted to mention is, first of all, thanks for all of your amazing comments. We had so many good comments from so many of you, from Perry and James and Phil and Ron and Art and Tony and Sid and Rick and Patrick. Really gratifying. These all just came in the last week or so, and it's really nice to see all of you speaking up. Peter, any thoughts on this? I don't know about you, but it always makes me feel gratified that we're headed the right direction and we're making a difference in traders' lives, and they're appreciating it, because we've worked on this site for nearly 4 months now. We put several hundred hours of work into it, and I'm glad that people like the way the site looks and the professionalism. And the main thing is, I'm very grateful to all of you for posting some very thoughtful comments. And we'll look through the site right now in just a second. But Peter, any quick thoughts on all the kind words? Because to me, it's kind of made my day or made my week to see all the positive comments flooding in from traders from around the world. We have traders from many different countries that have posted here, so it's neat to see.
Yeah, it makes it all worthwhile, Ken. Yeah, we have put a lot of work, a lot of thought into this site, and of course you have done a great job in pulling the site together. I can say this with all honesty. It's a very impressive site. When you land on the first page, the home page, it's quite unusual. It's a lot better than anything I've ever seen. Just to have that moving background is quite incredible. But yeah, to see the compliments come in is quite gratifying, because it means we're on the right track. And I know that we're going to get more compliments as we go, because Ken, you and I are totally committed to helping traders with their trading. And I personally, I know you do too, but I personally enjoy iterating with members. I love answering questions, and I like getting comments, because, as I said before, I learn so much from our members. I won't live long enough to know it all. I think the minute you think you know it all is the day that you should perhaps quit, because I continually learn, and I learn a lot from our members.
Right, and this is, it's really neat to see all the comments. One thing that I thought we'd go through right now is walk through the site and give you a highlight in terms of what it's all about, how it's designed to help you make more money trading the Forex, and what the resources are that you'll be getting as well. Now, one of the things we're also giving away free is there's over half an hour of free videos that you can get by opting into the email list here. So that's something we encourage you to do if you haven't already done so. Once you opt in and confirm your email, it'll send you over to a download page that has a full 37 minutes plus of high resolution video that you can get. So that's something else to look at. So all of you who are visiting the site and watching this video in the future, be sure to opt in to the email opt-in here so that you can get, at least half an hour of high resolution. What I did was I put together kind of a sample pack of good videos to help you get a flavor for what the quality and professionalism is. So that's something that is certainly free to you, and you can stay opted in or not, it's up to you, but at least opt in to get access to the downloadable videos. Now, one of the things that we're going to be giving all of you, and here's some highlights in terms of bonuses. ForexVideos is designed not only to provide you with a community and a place to dialogue about successful and trade setups and lessons learned and ask Peter and I questions, but the other thing we want to do is give you a live webinar every other month where we're looking at live charts. We're going to look at live charts in just a few minutes together, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to be looking at live strategies every 6 to 8 weeks together I also will be posting for you 3 weekly updated alerts every single Saturday. Okay, and I'll go through what the members area looks like, but briefly, this is what I put together for you. And I just created this last week, and every single week you'll learn what the week, you'll have what the week is up here. So, and these are posted every Saturday for the 3 strongest breakout pairs and where to go long, right? And we use the 30 pip stop, and we've got additional strategies that we'll be covering, as well as all the videos and webinars that you get, all for the paltry low price that you see on the site. So anyway, that's something that you'll also get. We've got the discussion forum and additional bonuses as well. So we've got a lot to learn, and we include webinars, we include downloadable videos and more. Peter and I are well known in the trading industry. We've been all over the place, it seems, and in terms of how it works, it's really neat to look at some of the courses that Peter and I have worked together on. And Peter, any quick thoughts? If you take a look at this page where it says how it works, what I did was I put together for you preview videos that describe these courses. Now, these courses have been available on their own websites up to a couple $300 each, but as a ForexVideos member, you'll get selected videos from these, 3 hours worth, and we just kind of randomly pull them from the different courses and update them every single month, so you get a complete library that you're building. The longer you stay subscribed, the more videos you get. We take them off the site every month, so at the end of each month we take out the old videos and put on new videos, but they're all taken from some of our very popular courses, including recent webinars we've done within the past few months. But Peter, it's been a real honor and a privilege to be doing these webinars with you the last 3 years. We've had hundreds of people order these and be involved in them as they've launched the last year or two, and now we want to make the library, kind of the archive of all these videos, available to our members here at ForexVideos, 3 videos at a time each month that you stay subscribed. But Peter, any thought on just in general working together? Because I've learned so much from working with you. I really appreciate all the tips that I've picked up from you. Our seminar together in Las Vegas was a real blast. We got all those great testimonials from everybody and really did a good job creating a big course from that, as well as all of our webinar courses. But any thoughts on the on the different webinars we've done? Because I've really been thrilled to do these with you. You're top notch. You're the best guy out there to learn Forex from. So it's been great working with you, and adding my breakout strategies to the mix really helps give people the power of 2 heads are better than 1. So it's good to put our heads together and help the world's Forex traders make better winning trades more decisively with better strategies that generally work out most of the time. So it's been good working with you on these.
Yeah, thanks for the kind words, Ken. It really comes back to something I said earlier on in this presentation about learning from other people. One of the many things that I've learned from you is the ADX indicator. As I said to you before we started this webinar, I've even started using that indicator for my own trading. It's very powerful, so that just reinforces the idea that you can learn new tricks from other people. But as our audience members go through these videos and as they look at the trade alerts, they have the facility of getting involved with the forum to post comments or questions. So this is really sort of like an interactive go-to. This is really a go-to site for anybody who's interested in Forex trading, and I would encourage audience members, audience participants to spread the word to your friends, relatives, neighbors, other Forex traders that you know that this site is available, because Ken and I are intending this to be a very dynamic, very fluid, very growing experience, and your participation will be greatly appreciated. You and I, Ken, over the past, I don't know, seems like the earth cooled, but yeah. We've done so many webinars, and they're all encapsulated in this site. So, like I said before, this is the go-to site for people. You don't have to go on the internet and look anywhere else for Forex videos, because they're all here. And Ken and I are here to help you. If you have any questions, all you have to do is ask, and we're there to help you. On that note, I don't know if we have a chance today, but if you, in the audience, as an audience participant today, if you can think of something that you want Ken and I to do beyond what we're talking about now, by all means let us know, because we're certainly trying to make this site as good as we can, and anything that you see that you want changed or added or whatever, just let us know, and we will react and try and make this site as best as we can for you.
Yeah, that's a good point, Peter. And the neat thing about this is, when you look at all the other people out there, one of the questions, I'm a big fan of this TV show, Dragon's Den, and also Shark Tank, right? How are you different? How are Peter and I different? Well, I think not only being recognized industry experts is part of it. I was even teaching the ADX back in 2008. So we're both money show speakers, right? And you may have seen my ADX article in this month's issue of Stocks and Commodities magazine too. I'm a regular columnist there. But one of the things that makes this site different from anything else is most of the other educators, either they're technical analysts that are overreacting to things like, the news, or they're looking at long-term financial, that kind of stuff. All we care about is making money. Where do I buy this? Where do I sell it? Where do I trail my initial, or where do I set my initial stop? How do I add to a winning trade once it breaks out and continues to run on up, and more? And we're going to look at the charts here in just a second. We got just about 25 minutes left here. But one of the things that makes this site stand out is it's got professional training from Peter Bain and myself captured on video for you, plus weekly trade alerts, plus a discussion forum. And nobody else offers that. Nobody else has a nice professional forum, plus professional videos, plus trade alerts from two top recognized industry experts. And it's a total bargain at just $47 a month. So, if you're thinking about it, we've got 2 fast action bonuses we just added as well. The Big Dogs Redux streaming video training course from Peter. And I'm doing a quick start live video for y'all coming up March 8th. And if you can't make it, the high resolution download will be in the members area. But what I want to do is link the video content to current charts and teach you how to apply whatever the strategy is that we're learning from in the system, and teach you exactly how to make the most out of your membership. So you get 3 hours of different videos each month that are rotated out. You get a new webinar every 7 to 8 weeks with Peter and myself, where we'll go through live market charts together and look at updated new strategies. Plus, every single Saturday, you get 3 new Forex trade alerts to work with, so you can start applying the strategies in the video with specific entries. So excited to see all the different content out there, and it'll be neat to see everybody join. I'm already starting to see members join the forum out of the corner of my eye here in the email, so welcome aboard. One thing Peter mentioned is that we're here to help you, and one thing that if you ever have questions, you can post them and we will put answers both in the forum and here in the FAQ section. So we do ask that you give us 12 to 24 hours. I know we're going to be slammed with orders. Like I said, we've got a full 406 of you registered, and I'm sure we'll get at least 50 or 60 orders out of that. So with all the members, give us a little bit of time to get your individual login and password set up. It'll usually be your first name and last initial plus a random password, and that will be there for you. A question that I thought we should look at, or something that I wanted to also run by Peter, is each month, the way that this works, the way the site works is on the first of each month, what happens is we delete the old videos and put up new videos from our other courses, and so you get to build a library incrementally over time. Now, I'm not born yesterday, so we're not going to have some big archive where you can just register for 1 month, download everything and its brother, and then quit. So we don't play that. I've been running membership sites in the trading industry for nearly 16 years now. So what we do is we drip feed the content, or we change the content. So these are going to only be available to download. In addition, the Forex Success Mastery DVD download version, for the first time in history, is now being made available. The first DVD of that 12 DVD system is now waiting for you in the members area. So these will all disappear on March 1st, and they'll be replaced with new videos. There'll be different videos from, might be, say, Forex Mega Seminar, and Forex Advanced Forex Breakouts course, and then Forex Success Mastery DVD number 2 will appear here on March 1st. And then in April, you'll have DVD number 3 and 2 other videos from our previous courses, as well as ongoing webinars. So it's a really neat way to join and kind of get a combination plate or a buffet of different training. And these courses are all relatively recent, within the last year or two. And so you get to download high resolution videos as well. And you just, they're WMV, you just right click and they're yours to keep. They're not streaming where you've got to log in to watch it and worry about logging in and that kind of stuff. I want you to be able to keep high resolution videos to keep on your computer forever. So you don't have to worry about you have to be a member to watch the video from last month. You just download it and keep it, so it's yours to keep forever. I do recommend that you put it on a backup hard drive or backup external hard drive, USB drive, for safekeeping, but that's a really good approach. And I put together a lot of work into developing this Trading Resource Center exclusively for all of you as ForexVideos members once you join our community. So Peter, any thoughts on the webinars and also the videos? I think it's really neat that they can, instead of having to buy the entire system all at once, we've had so many hundreds of people that like the system, but we realize not everybody maybe can afford to buy the whole system outright. So this is kind of a way to buy it on installment plan, one video at a time. At only $47 a month, it's a total steal because you're getting 3 hours of videos plus trade alerts, plus every other month, every 7 or 8 weeks, Peter Bain and I will do a live seminar for all of our members, a live webinar for all our members as well. So really trying to pack a lot of value. It should be a no-brainer, right? You're getting 3 hours of content, like a half-day seminar from 2 top experts for $47, and no upsells and no additional trying to sell you into some, platinum mastermind $5,000 coaching, Yahoo stuff like our competitors do. We're trying to give you guys a great deal here, so work with us. I think it's the best we can offer is outstanding content plus access to Peter and I on the members forum as well for Q&A, so you can ask questions about the videos. Okay, so it kind of closes the loop and also gives you an opportunity to participate and get the Forex Success Mastery System download version one video at a time. So Peter, any thoughts on that? I think between the alerts and all the videos they get, I was trying to create, irresistible offers where, you'd have to be a total, I won't use a bad word, but something's wrong if you're not buying because it's a total deal. It's worth 2 or 3 times what we're asking. And those kind of deals make for winning setups for our traders to help them get the content and the strategies you need, plus the alerts to tell you what to trade, plus the forum to get answers whenever you have any questions about what to trade. So I've designed this to be a category killer in Forex. It's going to take the Forex industry by storm. I know we're going to be a market leader. My market share has been going up 17% year-over-year growth in my main trade mastery universe of 70-odd websites. And as our company continues to grow, I'm really pleased to be working with Peter Bain, the world's best Forex educator, to bring you guys world-class training, plus alerts, plus support, all for a teeny tiny price that should be a no-brainer. So Peter, any thoughts on the content that they'll be getting and the webinars? Because I think we've put together, what should be an irresistible offer. It's something I would want if I weren't offering it. It's something I want to buy as a trader, right? So it makes sense for everybody to go ahead and join.
Yeah, I have a comment, Ken. I think what intimidates some traders is they get overwhelmed with wherever they are in their trading experience. They still have a long way to go. Like I said before, I'm still learning, but the main thing is to not get intimidated by everything you don't know, depending upon where you are in your trading career, and don't be overwhelmed by what's left in your learning curve. I was talking to a doctor recently at the Y, and I asked him, I said, how did you ever get through medical school, because there's just so much to learn? And he said that his secret, he went to university over in England, he said that his secret was he concentrated on the topic at hand. In other words, whatever he was working on in his study material, he focused on that, and he just blotted out everything else that was coming down the pike, because he said that way you get overwhelmed. If you're thinking about everything that's ahead of you that you have to learn, you become really overwhelmed. You have to really focus on what it is at hand that you're learning now. And so you can go through, this is an incredible offer in that it's a great learning experience between the alerts and the webinars that Ken talked about and the videos, the way he presents the videos here, and the forum, and the ability to get a hold of Ken and I. It's a great learning experience. You don't have to learn it all in one fell swoop. You can just go at it piecemeal, and even if you don't learn it all, as long as you participate in this new website, as long as you're learning one new thing at a time, that's the main thing. Just don't get overwhelmed by anything. Just go at this piecemeal, and you'll do just fine.
Right, right. And you bring up an excellent point, Peter, because I know traders, we're all busy, right? We all got lives outside of our trading activity. I mean, some of us, we live, eat, and breathe trading, but everybody else, you guys may be doing this part-time and you're not doing it for a living, so realize time is constrained. So that's why we want to give you, 3 hours a month. I think that's enough time to give you good focused training that's actionable, but not overwhelm you with 100 hours of stuff that you can't make head or tails of like some people do. We want to give you actionable trading information plus the alerts. By the way, I pick alerts that are designed to help teach you how to apply the strategies that are covered in that month's Forex Success Mastery download, plus the videos that are covered. So it's really good integrated approach that's simple, it's bite-sized, it's quick, and we're there to help you with, we got a help center, we got the forum, and the rest of it as well. So it's a really good way to pick up new strategies, one at a time that really makes sense. Now let's take a quick look at some, let me know if any questions about that. That's kind of the quick vision. Let's flip over to some live charts, because I know y'all want to get on board with that and take a look at what's going on in Forex right now. So we'll take a look at some actual live charts. Peter and I, by the way, always work together as a team using live charts. Now, some of the videos in the past, we've done things separately. We've since migrated towards working together because, and two heads are better than one. If we tear apart the charts, and Peter's colleague Vic had recommended that, and it's a great idea. Our traders have really resounding positive response. They really like having Peter and I look at the charts together and take a look at how to trade it. Now, one of the things too, by the way, just before we look at the charts, when you subscribe, again, it's like getting two memberships in one. Originally, just so you know, as a heads up, I was going to create a Forex alert site separately on my own and market that to all my tens of thousands of active traders, and that would be fine and that would work. But instead, I thought I wanted to give you guys even more and bake it together. So we've got both the alerts, which originally this was just going to be videos alone, which would well be worth it. But I wanted to make this a irresistible offer, so I'm stepping up to the plate and adding alerts for you guys every single week. Every Saturday, you're going to get 3 new alerts that are actionable for the week ahead. You can use them for either swing trades or for scalping for intraday trade setups. I am an expert at breakout trading. You may have seen me every month for almost the last year now in stocks and commodities on breakouts. I teach you with the very best of the trigger points here for the best trending Forex pairs, and then we also have all the videos in the members area to look at as well. So wanted to give you the best of both worlds, and plus a quick start webinar that we're adding as well coming up March 8th that I'll be doing for you to help you learn how to use the content and how to use it with current charts and how to make sense of it all. So that's something kind of like a quick start guide. If you've ever bought a TV or a lawnmower or something, there's always that fold-out one-page quick start guide. That's what this webinar is intended to be, is step-by-step kind of a blueprint or a roadmap of exactly how to use the Forex video site. So that's something I'm adding in a few weeks, giving you a couple of weeks to get registered for this as well. So, but with that, let's turn our attention to our current charts and see who's moving right now. One of the things that I wanted to ask Peter about was maybe comment on, I know one of Peter's strategies is to look at the MACD once it reaches down to the bottom of a channel and punches up over a signal line. It usually makes for a good long, and so far it looks like this one has started to bounce in the pound yen. Peter, any comment on that? If I read that right, that would be, and it would have worked out fine for an initial buy for at least a few days, and it's still alive and kicking, but for a long signal back here in this crossover.
Yeah, MACD is one of my favorite indicators, and what you're pointing at right there is a MACD crossover. This is MACD punching up through its trigger line. The MACD is the red line, and the green line is the trigger line. So that's a buy signal right there. Things that traders want to know is, well, all right, where do I enter a trade? Well, that's your entry point. And then the next question is, all right, I'm in the trade. Well, how long do I hold the trade? Well, MACD is really good at that as well, because what you do is you hold the trade as long as the red line is above the green line. And you'll notice that it bounced off the green line a couple times right there, and then right after it, and then where it punched down through the green line, you get out. So MACD not only told you when to get into the trade, it told you when to get out of the trade. And you'll notice that correspondingly, the number one indicator is not MACD, it's price. Price beats all the indicators in that it'll tell you exactly where it's going if you'll just pay attention to it. For example, we had that swing point at the bottom of the swoon in price down to the bottom of the run right there. That's a nice swing point. And if we were able to see the candles a little bit bigger, you'd notice that we had some candle reversal patterns in there, price exhaustion or price rejection candles. There's a spinning top in there. There's a quasi-hammer. Actually, there's a couple quasi-spinning tops. All of, well, 3 spinning tops in a row, all of which are candle reversal, price exhaustion, price reversal candle indications. That's a really beautiful swing point. And of course, if you combine that with MACD punching up through its trigger line, that is a beautiful, beautiful buy signal. It's difficult to go wrong when you're using MACD, especially the way Ken has explained it, where MACD goes way oversold and then punches up through its trigger line. That is a beautiful, beautiful setup. It doesn't happen often, but it's worth waiting for. And I think that that's the name of the game in trading, is to be patient for trade setups. But
Right.
once you see them, and you don't necessarily just have to work with this particular pair. If you don't see a trade setup like this with the pair that you're looking at, you can cycle through the other pairs on your platform to see if you have trade setups like this, where MACD is oversold and it's ready to punch up through its trigger line. You just don't have to sit there and stare at the same pair all day long. There's another one right there. I guess that, yeah, that's another one.
Right,
Price
dollar CAD, perfect entry
Yeah.
would have been right there where you teach. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's beautiful in that not only do we have MACD eventually punching up through the trigger line, but we have divergence. In other words, you'll see that MACD is waving. The red line is waving up. We get that low right there is higher than the low before it. If that wave, the second wave on MACD, right? No, move your arrow down, Ken. Right there, that's higher than the wave before it at the bottom. And so that's called positive divergence on MACD to price. In other words, price was going down all the while MACD was waving up. And that's called positive divergence on MACD to price. And of course, then you have MACD, the red line, punch up through its green line or bounce off its green line. So, and then you to be safe, you'd get out where Ken's pointing to right there. Even though price did advance some more, you don't want to be greedy. You want to leave some on the table for somebody else. That would have been a great exit point. So there's 2 examples of where, you know, a blind 3-legged dog could have engineered this trade. MACD told you when to get out in, and MACD told you when to get out. And when you got in, you held that trade all the while MACD, the red line, was above the green line. I get goosebumps every time I talk about MACD.
Right, and the neat thing is, you know, what I add to the mix is I teach y'all how to do professional breakout trading. You can see an inverse head and shoulders there, so you may want to, even if you miss the first chance, odds are with what I teach you, you get a second shot at the trade as well, whether using a classic resistance breakout on a cup pattern or an inverse head and shoulder with a neckline. Once it pierces that to the upside, that makes for an initial trade too. Later than what the MACD would have given you, but still for good profitable entry before it started going sideways. So getting y'all in on the best winning trades more often is what we specialize in together as a team. And I teach the Western, primarily, I mean, Peter does as well, but I teach a lot of the Western technicals on things like candle reversals. If you see bullish lower shadows, if you see a bullish engulfing, if you see a move above an inverse head and shoulders, if you see a cup pattern, any of those things would have made for a good trade entry. And this would have got you in even earlier at the exact bottom. So, you know, the good news is when you combine, you know, what I found, and y'all might find this too in your own trading, and I know Peter has the approach too, kind of like 3 signals in a row. When you combine the best of Peter's teaching with what I teach you, you have a really good, you know, 1-2 punch where you got multiple shots at good winning trades So even if you miss the first one because maybe you're off doing something else or trading a different instrument, there's still ample opportunities. The key is, and I know Peter is keen on this too, is we like to trade the outlier charts, the strongest price action charts that are most likely to make you money as a trader. Because I'm all about the money. I don't know, whenever I do my money show appearances, I half jokingly always ask the huge standing room, the sold out crowds, how many of you trade to make money? And I get a few nervous chuckles, and I get about 2/3 of the hands go up. And I say, well, what are the rest of you been doing here? Go get a coffee or something. But we're not here to be technical analysts. We're here to help you make money, and that's our stated objective. And the way we do that is combine the very best of our patterns together, whether you're swing trading or if you're looking for another good quick example of all this at work would be here with the pound yen on a classic MACD pivot right there. That would have got you in at the exact pivot. I teach using what I call micro cup breakouts. This didn't quite pierce the B band, so it wouldn't be a B band signal, though close, but a bullish cup would have got you in here from my signal. And again, here for a quick scalp, right? Previous resistance becomes new support and so forth. Would have got you in on a second breakout, and Peter's signal would have got you in right at the exact pivot. So whether you're scalping or you're swing trading, there's something here for you at ForexVideos. And Peter and I are totally committed to helping you guys do this the right way. We're not technical analysts that talk about the jobs report. I could care less about. I care about, can I make money if I buy here from somebody? Can I sell to someone else up here and make a quick buck or two, or $600, $800 depending on my size. But anyway, the point is, it's all about making money, not turning y'all into technical analysts. So the big focus that we have moving forward in all of our training is the money getting aspect of this, and the trick to doing it right. And I know Peter, I know some of the best traders on Wall Street come to my live Las Vegas seminars too. The best traders out there keep really small stops. Peter and I both like 30 pips, 30 pips, and we trade the strongest charts. That's kind of it. That puts the odds squarely in your favor. And what you'll be learning with this at ForexVideos is designed to help you capture and harness the very best strategies that Peter Bain and I have to teach you, because he's the world's best Forex mentor, and I'm one of the world's top breakout traders. And together, we go after the market in a way that helps turn the corner for you and help you make sense of your trades, bring some clarity and focus without a lot of squiggly line indicators, but using pure price action and the very strongest technical signals. So, Peter, any quick feedback on this one? Because I learned so much from you, because what you teach works like virtually all the time. So that's the right guy to learn from, right? So, I don't find circumstances where you see this pattern and it stalls and doesn't work out. This one virtually always works out. I've yet to find one where that doesn't work out. The trick is you got to find the right charts that have nice, good price action, and then you can bake in what I teach on cup pattern breakouts or using ADX or other signals to help traders make better winning trades. But any thoughts on this? Because what you teach works, there's no doubt about it. So I'm pleased to work with you on these kind of things.
Yeah, on this particular day, there were two good buy signals initiated by MACD, the one that you're pointing to there, and then if you move your arrow over about 4 inches on the chart, there's another one right there. Yeah, great, good move. So within a very short period of time, from 2 o'clock to 1500 hours, there were two good trades signaled by MACD. MACD showed you where to get in, and MACD showed you where to get out. Of course, we're only looking at one pair here. You could have been looking at other pairs too, because during that time frame there were probably other pairs that had good MACD signals. So all you have to do is cycle through your pairs and look for exactly what we're showing you, for MACD to go oversold, to achieve an oversold situation, and then punch up through his trigger line, and that's your signal right there. Don't overthink this. Don't think that trading is hard. The easier you make it, the better. And on the subject of stops, I do agree with Ken that once you put your bid in, a bid on the pair, and you're in the market, then you want to have a 30 pip stop in place. I don't personally believe in trailing stops. What I do believe in is, as price advances and you're in the money, then move your stop up to your break-even spot. In other words, where you got into the trade. I don't like trailing stops because price invariably has a mind of its own. Once it sees that you're trailing your stop, it'll come back and bite you real hard. It's almost like it has its own mind. So I don't, because you'll see, well, there is one instance there where price came down quite dramatically in the form of a quasi-hammer. A little bit over to the left there, Ken, 2 inches to the left. There's a long, long candle right there. If you'd been trailing your stop, you probably would have got stopped out because of price action right there. Like I said, price will play games on you. And so no need to get stopped out there because MACD is still above its trigger line. And so you want to stay in the trade. You don't want to get stopped out, and that's the risk you run of moving your stops, trailing your stops. I know that's not a universally accepted comment, but that's just something that I've learned the hard way. Once you're bit a couple times, it finally sinks in.
Yeah, and this is a really good, even if you're doing short-term trading, just a couple 3 hours, that would have been perfect to capture. The single biggest move of this pair was this move right off the base there and selling right into the pivot right there. And that's the biggest move of the day that MACD would have done a perfect job today of capturing for you guys in the pound yen. So, in my way of trading, I'd wait for the first cup. I'd likely have scaled in on the second move there and likely let it ride. And I likely would have closed out my trade here. So the first trade, one thing we don't have time to cover much more tonight in terms of technicals, but position sizing or scaling is important because even if you take one shot at it and that's net profitable, the second trade may not be a winning trade, but you still end up making money. And that's the beauty of scaling or position sizing, adding to winning trades, because you may get in early on the first one, add additional size on the second trade, and then finally ultimately get close out the trade here on a loss of support. So technically this one would be a little tiny loser, this one would be a nice moderate winner, and overall you'd be making money. So learning that type of thinking approach. All the professional traders I work with, my institutional clients, folks that come to my live events in New York and the Money Show in Vegas and all the rest of it, back when I spoke in California and Denver and Texas and all the rest of it, those are the kind of things we look for. So anyway, I know we're scheduled to wrap up now, so I wanted to, but Peter, any other quick thoughts before we get back to this?
Ken, can I just go back to that chart for one? I won't take very long. Those times at the bottom of the screen are Eastern time, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay, so where you're pointing to right there is just a little bit before the London Open at 3 a.m. Eastern time. The London Open, it's interesting that we had a swing point at the London Open. The London market is the biggest, I don't know what the correct word is, largest part of the Forex market. It starts at 3 a.m. Eastern time, ends at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. So this swing point occurred just before the opening of the London time zone. So more often than not, you'll see a swing like this at the London Open. So for those of you who can trade at 3 a.m. Eastern time, that's midnight my time, which is okay. I just thought I'd throw that out. And then the other buy on that chart over towards the right, there, that's just before the New York close, which is another time more often than not that you'll see a swing point. So there are 6 times, we don't have time to get into it today, but there are 6 times of the day when you'll see swings like this. And if they're confirmed by MACD, boy, jump on board.
Right.
We're going to give you, this is the kind of information that you'll be getting from us, and like I said before, don't be bashful if any of this isn't making any sense.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. And one of the neat things too, for those of you who are stock traders considering Forex, which isn't a bad idea given the markets may be dropping this year, you don't, it's a 24-hour market, so it's not just, you're not constrained from 9:30 to 4 like you're on equities. I like to trade multiple markets because I like to be where the action is. And sometimes if the stock market's quiet, there's going to be one pair that's running in the Forex. I want to fire off the trade. I use IB, Interactive Brokers, for my Forex trades. That whatever you're trading, there should be something there for you. So, the neat thing is with all of what we're covering here at ForexVideos, you've got not only a forum that you can ask questions and get answers from Peter, myself, and your fellow traders, but also the members area. This is designed, I specifically designed this to put our competitors out of business and get the world's Forex traders over here because it's the right place to be. You've got authentic experts, Peter, Bain, and myself. We're well known and respected in the industry, and thank you for all the main thing that I like about all this. The part I like best about the whole site is you guys, because it's one thing to go off in a corner and work for a few months and develop a killer site, which is nice, but it's even better when the world agrees. And having all these kind words from all these traders so far, just the last week or so, these just came in this last week or two, it's really been great to see validation, the proof of concept, to use a phrase from a popular investment show. Anyway, proof of concept is here, and people really love it. So we appreciate that. We encourage you to go ahead and join the site today. You've got our word. We're here for you, and at a bargain price. It's only $47 a month. The neat thing is you can register with PayPal, which I personally prefer, or if you want to register with the regular shopping cart, you can do that. So we got two different options, and it's just month by month, so you don't have to stick around forever and ever. You can join for a few months and give it a shot, see what you think, see how much you're getting out of it, see what kind of winning trade alerts you're getting in the members area. The members, the alerts alone, I was going to price my alert service at $47 a month just for weekly swing trading Forex alerts, and that would be a bargain. I have hundreds of traders in my other membership sites, and I'm sure I'd get the same here. But I wanted to team up with Peter and bring you guys the very best of our videos, plus, all of the different, alerts that you get each week. So you get timely content, plus a webinar thrown in for good measure every 7 to 8 weeks on top of all the downloads and the alerts, and it's all, a big value stack, and there's no, this is the actual members area right here that you can look at. So you can see there's no advertising like our competitors have, or affiliate ads, or broker banners, or any of that foolishness. We want to give you guys genuine content, genuine professional alerts that actually work, and do it on your terms in a way that makes sense for you. I think it's a great deal. It's something I would join if I was not producing it, so that's the kind of deal I want to provide to the world's Forex traders. You're not learning, we're not here to make you analysts and chart talkers like our competitors. We're here to make you money as a trader. That's our goal. We can't guarantee that you'll make a fortune and be able to retire to an island in the Caribbean or something, but if you can make it, at least 400, 500, 1,000, 2,000 a month, we'd all be happy, right? So it's our shared goal for you to make money trading based on what you're learning here, and for you to be able to take this and run with it in a very easy, step-by-step manner that makes sense. It's professional, focused, genuine, authentic, and should work. So looking forward to having all of you, or most of you, join us as members. I see the members coming in already, so thanks to those of you who've been joining as we speak. The membership links are active, so you can just click on, what I want you to do is just go to where it says, yes, Peter and Ken, I'm ready to join. You can click on the text link. That'll take you over to a PayPal link there, and you can log in, or if you don't have a PayPal account, you can just click on the credit or debit card link, and that'll let you register at $47 a month. And by the way, too, I know I always get this question, because apparently competitors try and upsell people once they join a killer deal, then they try and give you the old shenanigans about, well, for more, join our Platinum Mastermind group. It's only $5,000 a year. Even worse is those guys who try and harvest phone numbers and have a high-pressure sale. Anybody ever been victimized by that? Don't ever give your phone number to anybody on the internet, or you also get a lot of unwanted sales calls from our competitors. You don't want that. We're here to give you good, genuine, authentic, high-quality training. Our reputation speaks for itself, and it's a great deal, and you don't have to stick around if you don't want, so try it for a month. It's only $47, and you'll still get, 3 hours of training plus weekly trade alerts, and your rate will never go up is another good benefit. You're grandfathered in. Originally, we were going to launch at $97 and then occasionally put it on sale for $67 or $77 a month, but we decided to go ahead and just pull out all the stops and make it a total, low price. That's a great bargain, and launch at half price. So even if you see the price go up 6 months from now, your price will still be whatever you registered at 47. So that's guaranteed. So you'll never go up, in price. So your rate is grandfathered in forever. So, Peter, any quick comments on the value that they're getting? We're throwing in a couple of fast action bonuses too, as well, to sweeten the deal. So trying to give you guys what's called a killer offer. That's a category leader and really take the industry by storm and give you a refreshing, professional, candid, honest, heartfelt, actually really works most of the time, potentially type of approach with alerts, forum support, and high quality, high resolution videos that you can download and keep forever. So, Peter, really pleased to work with you on this. Any thoughts on the value that they're getting? Because we really wanted to pack this, as full as we can with everything that makes sense for traders, including live forum support, webinars, videos, trade alerts. We're giving it all to them for just $47 a month, which is a teeny tiny price. So I think it's a great value. Any thoughts, Peter?
Yeah, I guess the comment that crossed my mind while I was listening to you, Ken, was I wish that there had been something like this when I first learned this business many moons ago. I learned the hard way, trial and error, made a lot of mistakes along the way. Of course, everything I know about this business has been shared in the numerous videos that were created from the webinars that you and I have done over the past number of years. I see this as an incredible value in that not only is there a learning experience here, but there is the ability to participate in the forum and also get a hold of you and I, Ken. I think, from my own perspective, especially when you're learning this business, you're entering a trade and you're just not sure if you know why you're pulling the trigger, or you executed a trade and it didn't quite work out. It's kind of a lonely experience because you're alone, you're with yourself, and the question is, well, how do I deal with this concern? Well, with this site, you have a number of ways of getting the answers through the forums or through getting a hold of Ken and I. After all, this is a learning experience. This is where you should come to learn as much as you can over a period of time. Don't try to learn it all at once, obviously. And Ken and I are determined to make this the absolute best on the internet. There's no need for you to go to look for other YouTube videos or go to any other internet sites or take any other courses or go to any other seminars. It's all here, and if it's not here, we'll put it here. So if there's something that's missing, just let us know.
Yeah, and it's the good thing is all the professionalism that we bring to the party. We're two top industry recognized experts, award-winning professionals, and all the rest of it. So we're not like these Johnny-come-lately internet marketers in the Forex industry or these analysts trying to trade, who are trying to talk about things that are unrelated to price action and making money. It's all about giving you guys, actual things that actually work. So, or potentially actually work for you most of the time. So I want to give you good strategies and good support that helps. Now, a question, let's do a few quick Q&A. Bill, hey Bill, up in Denver saying, what's the ADX? That's Wilder's Average Directional Index. I have an article on it in this month's Technical Analysis of Stocks and Commodities magazine, so you can take a look there. Or Google is your friend. ADX basically tells you the volatility of an instrument and if it's increasing in volatility or not. A question from Paul, do you think the Forex is tougher to trade than other vehicles because of the big boys? No, if you learn from Peter especially how to trade, with the signals that are generated, you can make the most of institutional order flow. From JW saying, Ken, I'm a Forex Success Mastery System owner. This is not for, please read the FAQs before asking a question in the future, but no, this is not for Forex Success Mastery System owners, though you'll still get plenty out of it because you'll get the alerts, so if you want the alerts only kind of thing, that's what's different. For those of you who are not yet owners of Forex Success Mastery, this is a good way to own all the content that's there a month at a time. So instead of ordering the entire system all at once, you can order, bits at a time. By staying a member, you'll get a new downloadable version of the DVDs that our Success Mastery system owners get. So, but overall, if you're already a Forex Success Mastery system owner, you should not order this. You don't need this because we will be giving this, the content here is what you've already gotten as a Success Mastery system owner. So we will still be selling that. It's been a bestseller for us. We've got so many hundreds of folks on board with that. But for those of you who don't want to buy the system all at once, this is a very good economical alternative to get access one video at a time from the system. And now if you're not patient, you might want to just go ahead and buy the whole Success Mastery system on its site, and we'll still make that available. But this is a great economic way to, monthly add to your library and get some of the videos plus ongoing support, plus a bonus of the alerts that that are exclusive to our members here. So that's something else that that our members will get. Oh, thanks. Linda's saying we love what you're saying. We love straight shooters. Yeah, that's important in this industry, especially important. Let's see. Hey, you're welcome, Bill. And yeah, and that answers the question from JW. So, all right. Well, I guess that's about it for tonight. I wanted to thank, on behalf of Peter Bain and myself, we wanted to thank all of you for being here. We certainly put together what we think is an outstanding value. Again, originally I was going to launch this at $97 a month, but we figured, hey, why not cut it in half and make it up on volume? So we'll get so many of you, hundreds of members and everything. Feel free to take a look at the site, bookmark it. The time of, the urgency hook is the videos will be taken down at the end of the month and replaced with new videos, different videos from different courses. So if you want this content, you got to order by end of the month, because this is not going to be here anymore, or at least not for another year and a half or two. So so now is the right time to go ahead and order now so that you can get this. Starting March 1st, this will have Forex Success Mastery DVD number 2. And this one will be taken off the server permanently forever and no chance to get it. So that's why you need to order now, is because we rotate the videos each month. So you get a fresh batch of videos taken from our courses and a new downloadable version of the Forex Success Mastery system updated the first of each month. So we're going to March 1st. I know we've got just a couple weeks left in this month, so now's a good time to get on board, and you not only get this month's videos, but you'll get next month's videos, because you'll still be around middle of March. So you get, a total of 6 hours of videos for only 47. So that's a total bargain. So I'd like to see all of you join. Give it a shot. We're certainly here to help you. So I guess that's about it in terms of what we've got to offer. We'd like to see we really like all the comments. We'd like to see more of those. We'd like to see you post your thoughts and ideas on the forum. Certainly feel free to get started with that right now if you want at no cost. You just register and log in and post a question or two, and we'll see you in the members area. So thanks to all of you for being here. It's been amazing to have all the popularity, and like I said, over 400 of you registered. So we got 406 people registered tonight. Pretty good turnout. So great to see all of you here, and we'd like to welcome, on behalf of Peter Bain and myself, we want to welcome you as members at the ForexVideos premier membership site for active traders. Remember, your rate will never go up once you join, even though we'll likely raise it up to that 97 later this year or over the summer or whatnot. Your rate will never go up once you join. So this is the lowest it'll ever be in life and history. And I always raise my rates over time, like any good businessman, but you guys can get in on the ground floor here. It's just $47 a month. No upsells, no extras, just good, honest content by Peter Bain and myself. So thanks to all of you for being here, and we look forward to welcoming you as new members exclusively at ForexVideos. Peter, any last thoughts for everybody? I know it's running a few minutes over, but it's certainly been great to collaborate with you on this, and I look forward to presenting this to the trading community for their consideration and involvement and participation, because I know you're very committed and very conscientious and very responsible and a gentleman, and what you teach works, so that's great. I think the more traders that learn from you and meet together as a team, the better off they'll be compared to all these internet marketers infesting the Forex landscape. Instead, learn from the real deal, from guys like Peter Bain and myself, who are authentic, genuine industry experts and really can make a difference in your potential trading success. So it means a lot to both of us, and we certainly wanted to welcome you here.
Yeah, good to be with you, Ken. This has been exciting. I always like doing this. I especially like the part where we go over live charts, and hopefully this has been a good learning experience from our audience participants, and thanks to the audience members for being here today. Getting back to a question that was made about the ease or not so ease of trading the Forex, it's a much easier market to trade than stocks. I also trade stocks, and I can tell you trading the Forex is a dream. It's a very liquid market. It's a technical trader's dream. You can get hooped in the stock market very easily. It happens. it doesn't happen that way in the Forex. If I had a choice, I'd much prefer to trade the Forex. So I hope that this has been a good learning experience for everybody. And Ken and I look forward to you people becoming members, and just get your questions in or comments, and let's make this a good learning experience for you.
All right. Yeah, well said. You don't have to worry about big gaps against you due to an earnings miss in Forex ever. So that's one big risk management factor. That's one of the reasons that drew me to the Forex so many years ago. In addition to my stock trading, is I can trade the Forex and not worry about huge, 10-point gaps against me because they missed the earnings release and I didn't watch the earnings calendar, and oops, there I go. So you mitigate your risk, and it's the world's most liquid market too. And you can trade more hours than just the 9:30 to 4. It's a 24-hour market. So if you want to get your trade on and do a little scalping, like right now, you could jump into your Forex and do that. So that's another good benefit. So worth adding to the trading strategy for those of you who are not yet Forex traders, and for all of you who are Forex traders, you'll see the value, right? It's instantly apparent, and there's no upsells, no shenanigans, nothing on the back end to be worried about. It's just good, honest training that actually works. So thanks to everybody, and thanks so much, Peter Bain. It's been a real pleasure as always, and we've got lots of new members registering as we speak. So I won't read off all their names, but thanks to everybody who's been registering. It's great to see so many of you here for our ForexVideos premier event, and thanks for joining. And Peter, thanks so much for being here with me.
Yeah, thanks for coordinating this, Ken. It's always fun to work with you, and I look forward to the next webinar that we run, and I look forward to iterating with people who sign up and participate at this site. So thanks, people, for showing up, and look forward to talking to you again.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.